Okay, hi, Megan again, Next Level Guitar. Today we're going to do something a little different, some finger picking technique here. And I'll go ahead and show you something on the guitar, and then we'll go ahead and zoom in and you can see exactly what I'm doing, and I'll break it down, we'll go slowly, and we'll work our way through it. Okay, so we'll start with an A minor. And let's hear what we can come up with. Here we go. Let's try an A minor, and we'll hold it for a while, and then we'll change chords. But I'll go ahead and explain it to you somewhere in there. Here we go. Okay, so that was simple, but now we're going to go ahead and look at it closely and break it down. So the most important part about finger picking is, where your fingers are on the string and the pattern that you're plucking away at. And so I'm going to go ahead and bring you in on a tight shot, and we're going to look exactly at what I was doing there. And you don't have to worry at all about what your other hand is doing, holding the whatever chord you're particularly on, because you're going to be paying much more attention to the rhythm and the pattern that you're plucking away at with your other hand. So let's go ahead and get a tight shot in and take a look at this. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to finger an A minor chord, and then you're just going to forget about it. Just leave it there. And now we're going to focus on our fingers and where they are on the strings. So you'll see my thumb here is on that low A up here, and then the other fingers at my other three fingers here, my first finger here is on the G, and then my second finger here is on the B, and then my fourth finger here, no, that'll be my third finger, is on the high E. And the pinky is just kind of hanging out there. So there's a few, I guess, different schools of thought on that, but that's how I play. I let that pinky hang out there. So let's just kind of look what we're going to do first to start the strum pattern. Okay, so first we're going to start this pattern by leaving our fingers on the strings, and they're going to stay in the same position the entire time. First things first, I'm going to take off some other fingers so you can see the first two strings that I'm plucking simultaneously here. So here we go. Okay, that's what those are going to sound like. So first those two, then drop your thumb down to the next string and hit that one. And then back up. Okay, so let's leave those there and do that again. The two together, and then the thumb, and then, okay, so let's do it a little bit faster.
Take it again.
Okay, and so you can just continue to play that, and you'll get good at that, but just really kind of hang there, your other hand's on the A minor, and until that just becomes kind of second nature to you, keep playing that over and over. And then once you get comfortable playing that, you can switch to a different chord. Maybe something easy to go to from an A minor would be to a C, so let's just see what that sounds like. We'll play the progression through 2 times here with the A minor starting and then into the C. So let's start. That's it. Okay, so there is another technique for you to use. A little bit of a softer sound, but it'll open up another side to playing the guitar for you. And it just takes a little bit of practice and really focusing on getting that pattern down. and playing it over and over again, and recognizing that you don't actually have to change anything other than your fingers to play another chord. So you keep that pattern going, and then you can switch around to not just an A minor to a C, but all the different other chords and see how that sounds. And then once you get proficient at that, you can start switching your strumming pattern and trying out different things and different progressions. Okay, so practice that finger picking pattern with a few different chords and maybe the other chord progressions that you're practicing with or that you've recently learned. And once you get proficient with that, you can pick up the speed of it, the pace, and try maybe different strum patterns, and it'll really open up a whole new realm of playing for you. And enjoy it and practice it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.